Hi and welcome to the video. My name is Daniel with 1 Month No Carbs, and today is day 15th of my journey through the World Carnivore Month. So let's start today with weight, 171.2. So at this time, I think I finally rid of all the retained water weight. That should be my true weight. And over the next 2 weeks, I don't think I'll lose a whole lot of weight, maybe a pound or two over the next 2 weeks, and that's okay. I still have some belly fat that I don't know if it'll ever go away. I'm older and not active, so maybe it will, maybe it won't. But I'm happy with a 170-ish kind of weight. For me, it's healthy. I'm 5'10", and I feel great. Now, the reason that I like low carb is the lack of addiction, the lack of carbs addiction. Like sugar addiction, everybody knows and believes it, I think. Anybody who's morbidly obese and can't stop drinking cola and eating sweets and chocolate and just sugar in general, they're fully addicted and they know it. But then there's people who are addicted to carbs and they don't believe it. Um, they don't agree with it. They don't believe it. They don't think it's true. But for me, I put out a post about, would you eat or would you be worried for not eating carbs for a day, 2 days, or a week? And for most people, they were not uncomfortable. The idea of not eating carbs for a day, two, or a week seems very uncomfortable for them. That's the brain saying, hey, I want my fix. Don't you dare stop sending dopamine my way. And that's what you get when you eat a lot of carbs. You get dopamine hits on the brain. So that's the addiction level of it. For me, I'm unaddicted to carbs and sugar right now. So not eating carbs for the next 15 days doesn't bother me at all. The prospects of it doesn't scare me. I know I will do it and it won't be a problem. But for you, if the thought of not eating bread for the next 7 days, not eating pasta for the next 7 days, or rice or anything else, if that triggers emotions for you, right? That emotion is your brain saying, I want my goodies. I want my dopamine hit. So it's real. It's the reason that people who are in their 30s, 40s, and 50s are overweight. The people who are slightly overweight, and they're just consuming too much energy on a daily basis, because too many carbs is too much energy. That's it. We don't count calories. Calories is not real. The real energy we use in humans, it's glucose. It's not calories. And high carb foods are rich in glucose, so they're rich in energy. Low carb foods are low in energy because the body has to transfer whatever it is, proteins or fats, into energy. And it takes a lot of work for the body to do that. When it's glucose and it's from carbs, whether it's plain sugar, orange juice, or breads or pasta or rice, the glucose amounts are readily available for the body. So the body takes that in, uses what it needs for the day, and stores the rest for later. So if there's a small bit being stored, it'll be used overnight. But if the stored amount is too much, what the body can't use, it will keep stored in body fat. So imagine that if you overfilled your car with gas every single day, right? It would fall on the ground. But if you had an extra tank that you could carry behind your car, and every day you overfill your car, and the car uses what it needs to use for the day, and if there's too many, it's stored in the backup tank. Well, if you overfill every day, your backup tank would fill up. And that's what our body fat is. It's the backup tank for our energy. And every day you put in more energy than you consume, it gets stored in the backup tank. Now, when you cut the easy glucose into the body wants it still. It needs it still. So it looks around, it's got either food to break down, protein and fats, if you're eating zero carbs, which is kind of can be done, but it's difficult for the body to do that. or it can tap into the extra storage tank that we have, the body fat. Then it takes it out of there. So it's, if you look at, you know, energy instead of calories, and that any extra energy is stored in your backup tank, you want to do is you want to take that energy back. You want to take it out of the tank because it doesn't belong there. So if you want to lose weight, if you want to get healthy, and you're currently addicted to carbs, you have to get rid of that addiction first. It doesn't matter what program you're on, or if you're going to do exercise or not, or if you're going to do fasting or not, you have to get rid of the carb addiction. Because that way you can stop consuming the excess energy and use the one that's stored in your body. And you can do that without cravings, you can do that without hunger, you can do that without feeling deprived, because you'll be eating as much food as you feel you need. Just it's going to be low carb for the next few weeks, months, depending on how much weight you have to lose. But eating all you can eat, because once you stop the carbs and you start eating just proteins and fats, you can eat all you want. And you'll see that week after week, you'll want less, to a point where you'll only feel like eating what you need, which is a great place to be. Some nights I don't finish my dinner because I feel full. My body says you don't need any more. And I can say no because there's no more addiction. So my brain is not fighting the willpower part to the needs part. If you're addicted to carbs, the willpower part will be pushed to the side because the brain says, I need to finish this. I'm addicted to it. I want it all. So if you want help with that, we have a program. I'll have a link in the description below. And it takes you from being a sugar burner to being a fat burner, to get you unaddicted from carbs and sugar, so that you can maintain your program for days, weeks, and months. And you can go all the way, reach your healthy weight. So again, it's in the description. Click on the link, read about our program, and if you have any questions, you can always leave a comment in the description below, or in the comment box below, or you can email us at onemonthnocarbs@gmail.com. So I thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.